Hello everyone and welcome back, and this will be the general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of February 16th. And at this time I would like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, and for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and of course the lovely comments. Thank you so much for all of that. It truly is appreciated. I do read them. I quite enjoy them. Thank you. You're very kind to me. Thank you again. And I would also like to wish everyone out there a happy Chinese New Year. So let us begin. Ooh, the Chariot. So starting something new just at the beginning of it. And you're in charge of it. You know, and it couldn't be in more capable hands. This is just the beginning. You're starting this new journey for yourself, and your movement and progress is really taking off. You're starting to understand and enjoy this whole new experience for many of you. So there's progress, there's action that has been taken. You have the willpower, control, and definitely the desire for this new beginning. So this is a departure with courage, and you're doing it with such enthusiasm and willingness, and you're realizing that skies is the limit and you are just beginning this new journey. Five of Swords. Yes, you get to move away from deceitful people. I guess that's the quickest way to say it. You know, people that haven't got your best interest at heart. And you have always done your best. You've kept to yourself, you know, all that sort of good stuff. But it has not been an easy ride, you know, but you hung in there. But now you're learning to release it. Let it go. You understand it doesn't serve you. It just slows you down. So you get to walk away from that once and for all. And the 10 of Pentacles. So looks like there could be inheritance coming in for some of you. You know, maybe somebody has left you something, somebody unexpectedly. And it's going to be quite a shock to you. And it looks like it's going to be a fair amount. But you already know what to do. Believe it or not, you will seek out, you know, proper counsel and talk to people that are good with finances and make sure that it is going to be hanging around for a long time. Life has taught you that, and you're very much aware of, you know, the world out there. So you're willing to take this and turn it into a legacy for your own. This could have been a home, whatever this, you know, financial abundance coming in for you will help you to set up your own legacy for your future. And that's what you're really wanting at this in particular time, to not only be taking care of yourself, but to be able to help your own. And the Emperor, look at the strength and determination, moving forward, feeling more stronger and empowered in your choices, understanding these are your choices, but you're a good leader naturally. You know, it's just because you're so stable and assured of yourself when there's something that you know you want to do, and you just seem to not quit. You follow the rules, you do all the things you have to do, and people watch you. And of course, you know, people are people, but you are not allowing them to interfere in anything. Like, it doesn't seem to bother you. Might a little, but nothing to the severity that'll slow you down or make you stop, because you've already made that choice back over here. So something brand new, you're just at the beginning stages of it, and you are so ready for this new journey. Like, wow. 8 of Pentacles. Yes, you do studying, you take a course of interest here for some of you, and you're realizing that because it's something that you actually enjoy and like, and you're getting paid for it, that it really makes it enjoyable. like a really, you know, so you have more spark of interest, you know, to try something a little more better. Like, that didn't sound right, but anyhow, you know, you get my drift. You're just at the threshold of beginning something that is going to help your finances in the future, you know, but it all started with something that you actually had an interest in. So this could be a side hustle that turns into something much better for yourselves. And the Temptress, yeah, look at that, new beginning, new opportunities, just at the threshold of starting this. You might be a little bit unsure here, but things are really coming better, like more balance, more harmony, you know. You're finding more meaning as you go with this. You're not questioning why. You're being more accepting of how easy this is coming now into your life. And, you know, it's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You really found your niche, your desire, your future, and it just helps you to know you're going to be okay. And that is a big thing to you right now, to know that you can take care of you. And you're all about that, and you will succeed at it, because it has been your desire for a very long time, and you've been working on it. Look at the Justice, yeah. And that's all right. You know, you might have to sign an agreement for this new opportunity to get going, but you're okay with that. You feel very much in balance, that everything's turning out quite right. There's clarity here, equality, balance, cause and effect. Like I said, you may have to sign a legal contract of some sort. This could be the finishing up of a contract for some of this. But you're making sure that it is clear across the board. So, you know, everybody gets their share bit, and on you go. This could have been something that has to be settled, or had to be settled from a very long time ago, and it's just never really come around. Maybe you lent somebody some finances or tried to help them out, pardon me, with the intent that they would pay you back and didn't. So you've taken the other course, and I don't blame you. Sometimes, you know, because if it was a friend, it wasn't much when you have to do that. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Look at that. You are moving away from so much backstabbing, talking about you, threatening, you know, never feeling comfortable, but doing. And you finally get to go away from all that and know you're going to a much, much better place. And I really like that for you. You know, you get to take all those people that have done that to you and just sort of, you know, thumb them up, you know, put your thumb on your nose and wave your little fingers. I don't know what that's called, but, you know, at them like da-da-da, bye-bye. And it won't be long before not only do they miss you, but regret how they treated you. But it's too bad. You've already removed yourself from that situation to a much, much better place. I really like the power in this reading for you to move into your future. Wow. Look at that. And there you show the Queen of Pentacles. Harmony, balance, bank accounts are growing. You found the meaning that makes you happy. You can take trips where you want. Pardon me, I have a cold, so. You know, and you're thinking about starting your own business for some of you. And yeah, it doesn't matter what your age is. Maybe you've had, you know, been building soap in your backyard, you know. and you've been just giving them out as Christmas gifts, and people always said, you know, jokingly that, hey, you know, you could make money out of this. Maybe that sort of thing, or whatever it happens to be for you, but you are willing now to make an investment in yourself for your future. You know, no matter what, your income is about to increase. And you're very good at, you know, finding a bargain. You'll hunt for it, you'll wait for it, and, you know, you've really learned over the years that old saying, do you need it or do you want it? And you ask yourself that all the time. And that's a good rule of thumb to follow. And you always have. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. Yes, you've been hanging on to your finances, your securities, making sure that you have enough for the future. You know, in the past, you know, you've had a few setbacks, but now that you're more secure within yourself and your surroundings, it helps you to release a little bit and start to enjoy some of the fruits of your labor. You'll still hang on to enough because you have a number in your mind of where it's comfortable for you, but you're learning to enjoy some of it as well. And that's a hard thing for you to do, but you're willing now to branch out that little bit. And the Page of Cups. Ooh. Well, there's good news coming in at you for all it's worth. Now, this could be, believe it or not, romance for some of you. Or somebody who really, really likes you. And they finally find up enough courage to approach you. This could be somebody, you know, a little bit younger than yourself. And they're trying to find the courage to approach you. Because you are such a force of nature standing there. You don't know that you are, you know, that strong towards others, but you've been through a lot, you know, and you've had to learn to find your strength and your inner strength and your determination for yourself. And sometimes that's, you know, scares people off a little bit, but, you know, this one looks like nothing ventured, nothing gained. He's going to approach you, or she, and, you know, good luck. There's always room out there for, you know, somebody to love you, and you love them. But you will follow your own trust. You know how you feel. You know what you've been through. You know, or this could be you approaching somebody else, maybe somebody that you always had an interest in, and you can tell that they have that for you as well, but neither one of you have broken the ice on that. So you might be finally yourself opening up to somebody else. And it takes courage to do that, regardless of the age. But right now, there's a lot going on this week for yourself, financial-wise and future-wise. So you're, you know, like usual, that's on the back burner, but it's not impossible. Nine of Cups, the fruits of your labor. Pardon me. You know, this is you enjoying what you have done. This is the fruit of your labor. You work for this. You've earned this, and now you're having a small celebration for yourself, realizing how far you've come, the time and energy and effort you've put in, and feeling powerful in it. So you get to celebrate this. And look at that, the Knight of Cups. It looks like you got a few suitors for some of you. Maybe you're not even aware of it. And that's all right time, too. You know, that happens. This could be travel for some of you. It's usually by boat, believe it or not. Or, like I said earlier, this could be puppy love, you know, the beginning of a heartthrob, intervention sort of thing. And it's going to, and if this is a romance, it's going to pop up in the most unlikely place. And you're going to be sort of surprised, delighted, but surprised. It's just Prince Charming coming in, save the day, you know, help you out, that sort of thing. But you are very surprised at it. You're not refusing it, but you're thinking. And sometimes that's what you need to do. All right, we're going to get one more card for this week to see what's next. Oh, look at the balance. Nice. So there's balance coming in. You're starting to feel like you're in the right place, right time, doing the right things. Things are just seeming to happening a little more smoother in your life. And you're understanding that, yes, it has been by the fruits of your labor to have what it is that you have. So you're feeling comfortable this week in your choices, what you have around you, what you've accomplished. So you can definitely take care of you. All right. And your oracle, a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.